Clover and I are going to Starbucks. A homeless person stole my phone a while ago, and I haven't gotten a new phone since because I was waiting waiting for the new iPhones to come out. She's so beautiful. Look at her. Best in show. And my dad was on vacation, so now my dad's back. He was looking at houses because our house sold on the first day. And so dad went on vacation with my grandma to go look at houses and see if he could find one for us. And he did, but it's not built yet. So we want to trade in our SUV, this guy in the back. And we want to get a dually, which is a really big truck that can tow things, like voila. So we're getting rid of the motorhome because the motorhome is old and crusty. And we want to get a fifth wheel because then we can tow it on the truck, and the fifth wheel is going to be newer. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So I've been training Clover on a harness and a leash for a while. She's only 6 months and she's literally like 10 pounds. I will weigh her before the show and I'll update. So we're going to Starbucks. I've been getting Dunkin' lately, and I've been doing a caramel iced coffee with cream. Your eye is dirty. And I've been adding the pumpkin cold foam on top. So I'm gonna do something similar at Starbucks, but I don't like their iced coffee. I'm gonna try a pumpkin spice latte and then add their pumpkin foam on top of it. It's literally $7.50 and I pay like $3.50 for it at Dunkin'. So hopefully it lives up to the hype. If not, sticking with Dunkin'. Ooh, the lighting over here is good. Smile, Miss Clover. You know, I'm just gonna hold it. Look at her cuddling me. This is my baby. So, I want to find out what Clover's colors are because she is a Maine Coon, they have a different standard than like what my mom used to breed, which is Persians and Himalayans. So everyone's been calling her a tortie with white, which a tortoise shell is black and red, and then with the white. And then a calico is 3 colors and the white. Also, look, I did my nails. I did that myself. Clover is red, and the red dilute, which is cream, and she's black, but she also has smoke, and she's white. And I've looked up like her coloring on Maine Coon websites, and I've tried to find it on Tika, and it's literally not there. But I used to work for the lady who runs the cat show, and she told me she's tortie and white, but that was just from a picture of her when she was a baby. So when I bring her to the show, I'm gonna see what color she is. I'm also gonna be filming stuff at the show so you guys can learn, and like I'll basically talk about like why people show their cats and everything. But we are going to drive to Starbucks and I'll show you guys what I'm ordering and how much it was and how it compares to Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, wow, this isn't a bad filming angle. It's so awkward though because no one's over here. Okay, so I had like $4.50 on my card, and then my remaining total was like $3. So it's a grande iced pumpkin spice latte with the pumpkin cream cold foam. I'm so excited. That's what it looks like on top. Okay, this is my first pumpkin spice latte from Dunkin' Donuts since like sophomore year of high school. And I'm technically a junior in college now. Okay. Holy shit. That's good. It's very sweet. I think that the coffee is sweeter than the foam. That's so good. This was $7 though, and I get one like twice the size for half the price at Dunkin'. And Clover's got a little pup cup right here. Let's see if she wants to eat it. I have literally such the coolest cat. Such the coolest cat. You want some more? I don't want you to get diarrhea. It's good. You want a sip of my coffee? No? You'd be trying to eat all my other food. Okay. So there are multiple organizations that host cat shows. So there's 3 that I know of, and there used to be one more. So UFO was the United Fanciers Association, I want to say. They don't exist anymore. So the 3 that are left are Tika, which is mostly what I go to, ACFA, which I've also showed at, and CFA, which I've been to but I've never showed at. So Tika is the International Cat Association, ACFA is American Cat Fanciers Association, and CFA is Cat Fanciers Association. So CFA, I want to say, is the biggest and the most recognized, but since Tika has come along, it might not be anymore. Tika literally has shows like in Japan and Germany and Switzerland and like literally all over the world, like places you wouldn't even think, like Hawaii and Alaska. Anyways, Tika hosts a cat show about 4 times a year in Clearwater or St. Pete. It's near me, so I call it Clearwater. But basically what it is it's 2 days. It's from 9 to 4. And there are a lot of different things that go on. So let me explain why you would put a cat in a cat show while Clover sleeps on my lap. So if you have a purebred cat and you are planning to breed, you would put it in the cat show to get a title, so that when you breed this cat to another cat with a title, like Grand Champion, you have kittens that you're gonna sell and people will buy because they have Grand Champion lines. So that means that they're very good quality, they do very well in the show, and these people are getting very, like, you know that you're not getting like a backyard breeder's pet or anything, because they were very socialized and everything. There are multiple reasons that you can show a cat. 1, like I just mentioned, for titles and for breeding. 2 is for fun. If you have a purebred cat and you want something to do, you have money, you want to waste the time, go and show it. It's really fun and it's really competitive. People will steal, people will bribe, people will... I've heard stories of people putting glue on other people's cats because they didn't want their cat to win. And then the 3rd reason is household pet. Now, household pet can be anybody's cat. You can pick up a cat off the street and show it. I could take my fat cat at home and show her. Now, Clover's a purebred Maine Coon, so Clover would be showed as a long-haired kitten. She wouldn't be household pet, she wouldn't be long-haired adult. There's also alter. So alter is when you have a cat like Clover, and then you spay or neuter them. So they're not whole anymore, they're not being bred, they're basically retired, but you can still show them. And then household pet, like I was saying, you can have cats who are blind, cats who have tails cut off, cats who are missing a leg, cats who have an extra ear or extra toes, polydactyl is what that's called. And basically, that's also just for fun, and you can get titles for that too. Basically, they want to see how playful your cat is, how nice your cat's teeth are, how clipped your cat's claws are, how nice their coat is, basically stuff like that. But for adults and kittens and alters, because they are purebred, they have different standards. Also, you're having so many breeds and everything come in that they're all different. You cannot compare a Sphinx to a Maine Coon. Well, actually, not that those would be in the same category to begin with. You cannot compare a Maine Coon to a Persian. Even though they're both long-haired, you cannot compare it to a Turkish Angora, because all these cats have different standards. Have you ever seen a Munchkin or a Minuet? They're short, and they have little legs. Normal cats aren't built like that. Maine Coons are the largest domestic cat breed in the world. Clover is 6 months old and she's 10 pounds. Do you know how big that is? She is over 2 feet long. They can get up to 40 inches. And that's just for like a regular. And the judges will stretch them out. I'm gonna take a whole bunch of videos at the cat show, just because like I'll show you guys like what they do and how it's done, and the judges will talk about like what they're looking for in the Maine Coons. And I want to go there to see Maine Coons so I know what I'm up against. But Teresa also told me that there's not too many Maine Coons in the show, so she wanted me to bring Clover. But with me moving and everything and like having to pack, I worked the last 3 nights in a row. They called me in tonight, and then I have to work tomorrow, and the cat show's this weekend, and like I don't have anything to prepare for the cat show because Clover's not going to be in it, but I'm still bringing her to it, so I might give her a bath. She kind of stinks. I don't know why, because I've bathed her like 4 times since I've had her. She's literally sleeping this whole talk. She's like, Mom, you're boring me, you're putting me to sleep. Let me show you. So baby. Okay, I think that's it for now. Everything else I will be filming at the cat show. I will be filming the day of. I might film myself, like, how I give Clover a bath, and, like, what you have to do when you get cats ready for the cat show. But that's it for now.